With the sad news of Rush Limbaugh's passing today at the age of 70, I don't need to do an in memoriam. You know why I would love Rush. I don't need to explain that. You know why you would love Rush if you do. So, without any other explanation, I just want to highlight two things. One, respect to anyone who would be called by Seth MacFarlane the closeted, Broadway-loving cartoonist of Family Guy and American Dad fame. You know him. Anyone who could take that call and hear, hey, we'd love to have you on the show and have you do your own voice. And for him to say, well, I'll absolutely do it. I'll be there. I'd love to do it. What's the part? Well, we're going to have you play you. Amazing. I'll do it. I'll be there. Anyways, that's my best Seth to Rush back and forth impression with no time. That's a big deal for, I don't care who you are. If you're Norm Macdonald or if you're Rush Limbaugh, left, right, gay, straight, middle of the road, on the sidelines. If you are willing to voice your own character on Family Guy, take a couple jabs and give some yourself, you're a good, wholesome, fun-loving winner and not a sore loser. Because you will win and lose going into television. I want to show you Andrew Breitbart's memoriam, or his memoir, his 2011 reflection on Rush. If you are not aware, Andrew Breitbart's dead. He actually died of a heart attack years ago, and a lot of people think that was the CIA's heart attack gun on display. I don't doubt it. But he had said this, of Rush Limbaugh. One day I asked my future father-in-law, Orson Bean, why he had Rush Limbaugh's book, The Way Things Ought to Be, on his shelf. I asked him, why would you have a book by this guy? And Orson said, have you ever listened to him? I said, yeah, of course, even though I had never had. I was convinced to the core of my being that Rush Limbaugh was a Nazi, anti-black, anti-Jewish, and anti-all things decent. Without berating me for disagreeing with him, Orson simply suggested that I listen to him again. Now, does that sound like any of the young college people that you know right now, sophomore year, super into what's on the front page of Reddit? I know, I've been there, I've been you. Sounds like Andrew Breitbart has been there too, in some form or another. But he started listening to Rush. He says this, this is where my rendezvous with destiny begins. I turned on KFI 640 AM to listen to Evil Personified from 9 AM to noon. Indeed, my goal was to derive pleasure from the degree of evil I found in Rush Limbaugh. I was looking forward to a jovial discussion with Orson to confirm how right I was. 1 hour turned into 3. One listening session turned into a week's worth. And the next thing I knew, I started to doubt my pre-programmed self. I was still a Democrat. I'm still a liberal. But after listening for months, while putting thousands of miles on my car, I couldn't believe that I once thought this man was a Nazi or anything else. While I couldn't yet accept the premise that he was speaking my language, I marveled at how he could take a breaking news story and offer an entertaining and clear analysis that was nothing like I'd seen on television, especially the Sunday morning news shows, which had been my previous one-stop shop for political opinions. Most important though, Limbaugh, like the professor I always wanted but never had the privilege to study under, created a vivid mental picture of the architecture of the world that I resided in but couldn't see completely, the Democrat media complex. Embedded in Limbaugh's analysis of politics was always a tandem discussion on the media. Each segment relentlessly pointed to the collusion between the media and the Democratic Party. If the Clarence Thomas hearings showed me something was wrong, the ensuing years of listening to Limbaugh and Dennis Prager, who at the time was undergoing a political transformation from the Democrat to the Republican Party, explained to me with eerie precision what exactly was wrong. I swallowed hard and conceded to the father-in-law, Orson, that he was right. Rush Limbaugh passed away today at the age of 70 after a year-long battle with lung cancer. And you saw last year at the State of the Union address, he was given the Congressional Medal of Honor, I believe, the Medal of Freedom. Rest in peace to Rush Limbaugh. Like the video, share the video, comment below, RIP to Rush, and keep America afloat.